every man, woman, and child on Earth instantly turned to stone.
I think I've always been into anime, and the last year, 2024, I think it's just blown up for me. There is so much decent out there that just has to be watched, and I'm doing these videos now just to highlight some that you may actually enjoy or want to get into. So basically, this was on Netflix, and then I had to pick up Crunchyroll in order to watch the new season. So sometimes they're dubbed, sometimes it's subtitled, and sometimes they're neither really, and they're in like Korean or their native language, especially on Crunchyroll, and then you have to wait like until the season's ended or something for them to be translated into English. Dr. Stone isn't one of those. I watched the entire season up to the new season on Netflix. Then I got Crunchyroll to watch the rest. So there is that option. Crunchyroll is only $4.99 a month, which isn't too bad considering the sheer scale of what you get. And I was literally, not literally. So hit that subscribe button if you like myself into anime, and let's get into this one, shall we? So basically, Dr. Stone is what would happen if everyone on Earth got turned to stone. And then thousands, I think it's something like 30,000 or something years into the future. So it's been a while since I watched the beginnings of it. I'm up to date. But thousands of years into the future, our Mr. Dr. Stone basically cracks out of his shell and then starts cracking other people out of his shell, or out of their shell. It's actually done really well. The animation is pretty cool. It's your standard stuff, but it does look pretty cool. The voice acting for the English part, spot on. Really enjoyed it. I was delighted to hear, I don't know the names of the actual like voice actors, but I was delighted to hear some that I kind of like recognize from other series as well. So yeah, so it's basically all about science. And the good thing about this series is the fact that as it goes along, it does actually teach you the science behind some of the actual things that they use. So there's two factions to start with, the science and then the muscle. There is a reason why these two are clashing, and it's kind of like a bit long-winded to get into that, but it's actually really well done, superbly written. As it actually goes on, more and more science gets discovered, and more characters are added, and then more and more upgrades to the science-like community that goes on. The actual series is just for me, it's kind of like a masterpiece. I just couldn't help watching it. Unfortunately, Crunchyroll has it now, the new season, as I said, but it's episodic, so you'll have to be waiting. I think it's each and every week, which isn't ideal for me because I want to binge it all, but it is kind of, because then I can't watch it all in one. The story is superbly written. It's going in kind of like stages, so you'll start where nothing is, it kind of like reminds me of Ark actually. So you start with nothing and you slowly build yourself up and, you know, discover new technologies and all that lot. There is a blend of old technologies to new technologies, and there is a slight bit of like suspension of disbelief that you have to go through in order to come out the other end. But it's worth it. I would definitely recommend this TV series. It is one of the best that I've watched, and I've watched a lot through 2024. If you do know any that you think I should be watching, then do drop it down in the comments. This is just the first one, just a little bit, just to, you know, test the waters, see if anyone actually wants this sort of thing. If you do, leave it down in the comment and I'll do more. I've got Solo Leveling, Hero Academia, that Solo Leveling, I couldn't believe it. But yeah, if you want to join me on this journey, then hit that subscribe button, and thank you for joining me. See ya.